Welcome to my channel. My name is Laura and I'm here today with the Gamer Mid-Year Freakout Tag. So this is a tag that goes around every year in the booktube community. A couple of years ago I redid this for gamers, and so I'm going to do it again this year because I have been playing a lot of games. You would have thought I would have perhaps prepped for this, but I didn't at all. But I found my old questions in a notebook and I thought I would just give it a go and see how it turns out because we're very, very close to being halfway through the year. I would also say before I start this video, it is so warm today. It is a boiling hot, so excuse my appearance. I'm in the UK, so we don't cope very well with hot weather. To be honest, I absolutely love it, but it is probably a little bit too hot to be getting ready to film a video, so this is it. This is the best I could do. Anyway, I will list all of the questions in the comments, so if anybody else wants to give this a go, consider yourself tagged. I'm just going to open it up for everybody. If you see this video and you want to do your own answers to the questions, please do. I would love to see more videos like this. So the first question is best game played so far. So I've been playing a different game each and every week so far this year for 2024. So that's a lot of games, about 24, 25, probably different games that I've played. Some I've enjoyed, some I haven't, but I would say probably tough one. What games have I played? I'm going to say the best game I played so far this year would probably be AI, the Summoning Files Nirvana Initiative. This is a game I'm not even close to having finished. I'm probably barely even halfway through. But yeah, I think that's the one I'm most enjoying and most gravitate back to every time I finish a game within a week and have the opportunity to go back and play something that's on my pile of shame, as it were. Second question is best new release you haven't played yet. So if I'd have done this a couple of weeks ago, I would have said Princess Peach Showtime because I was really excited for that one to come out, and I'm on a bit of a game buying ban. I've not really been buying new games recently, so probably another one that I would really like to get to and have actually bought is, oh, I've got it right here, it's super handy, is Detective Pikachu Returns. This is one that I was really excited about. It doesn't review very well, but I loved Detective Pikachu, so I'm hoping I will enjoy it kind of more than the average person perhaps has. So I would say that is probably my best new release I haven't got to yet. Most anticipated release, 100% Fantasy Life, the new Fantasy Life game. What's it called? Like Fantasy Life I, the Girl from the Future or something like that. I don't know. I'll put like a little thing of it here, but I have been waiting for that game. It was supposed to come out last year and then it was going to come out in spring this year, and now they've pushed it to October. So obviously I know they need to take the time to make it the best that it can possibly be. I'm really hoping that does actually come out in October and I have a chance to play it then because I am dying for it. Fantasy Life was one of my favourite games on the 3DS and I'm really so hyped for Fantasy Life. Another one I'm really looking forward to is the new Professor Layton game, but that's not coming out until next year, I think. So Fantasy Life I, the Girl Who Did Something About Time, whatever it's called. Number 4 is your biggest disappointment of the year. So there was a couple of games that I really didn't enjoy, and I'm just flicking back through to see. I'm pretty sure it's going to be, but I'm just going to make sure that I am correct. That was terrible. That was good, but I didn't get into it. Yeah, this is going to be Power World. People were so hyped about Power World, and I watched a bit of gameplay footage and I thought it looked kind of fun. Wasn't really sure it was my thing, but I hated it. Really didn't enjoy that game. So I'm definitely going to be going with Power World for this one. The next question is biggest surprise. So this one, let's have a look through the games I've played again. I keep having to remind myself, I wrote them all down. Maybe that one. No. Oh, okay. So for biggest surprise, I'm going to go for Lil Gator Game. I played this on Xbox Game Pass, so it was free, available for me to play, and I really enjoyed it. It had a lot more kind of going for it than I thought it would, and it was a more enjoyable time than I kind of thought it was going to be. I'd sort of written it off. People said good things about it, but I was kind of like, it kind of looks like a kid's game, not really sure it's quite for me, but I really loved it. I definitely think it's got a lot of charm. It's kind of like a short hike crossed with Breath of the Wild. That's my take on it anyway. I don't know if you agree with that or not, but that is what I would say it was like. You've got your kind of energy wheel and it's an open world exploration game, but it's also, you can't die. There's no enemies. Well, the enemies are like cardboard cutouts, so they don't attack you. and it is very child friendly, but it's also just a lot of fun and everything I think a game should be, which is fun. And question number 6 is a game that made you happy stroke sad. I play a lot of story-based games. I'm going to have a look through my list again. For this one, I think I'm actually going to go for Coffee Talk 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. And this game made me happy because I really, really like Coffee Talk, and I really enjoyed going back to that world and seeing all of the characters again and meeting new characters as well, and just being back in that environment that was just such a lovely, wholesome place to be. And yeah, that made me really happy. So that is Coffee Talk 2. Question number 7, the most beautiful game you've played so far this year. This one's a tricky one because, again, a lot of the games I play are story focused or kind of graphics focused, I would say. And I think for this one, this could be Coffee Talk 2, to be fair, because it is gorgeous. But I think I'm going to actually go for, I'm going to go for Carto for this game. So I don't think many people talk about Carto. It's got a really cute little art style and I just loved it. It's like map-based puzzle game where you move the pieces of the map around and unlock more pieces of the map by doing that. But I really liked the art style. It's not beautiful in the way that you kind of look out onto a vista and you've got this gorgeous view and it's like screenshotable, but I really like the art style and the character animation sections, and it was just very, very cute. So I'm going to count that as my most beautiful game. Question number 8 is games you need to play by the end of the year, which is just all of them, I think, pretty much everything on my backlog, which will never happen. If I was going to pick maybe games you need to play by the end of the year, I'm going to pick 5 games I'd like to play by the end of the year, which is Detective Pikachu Returns, because I've only just bought it. I would really like to get to Raincoat Detective Archives thingy bobs, because I got that for Christmas and I was really excited to play that, and I was really excited when it came out. And I know the developers, and I don't know the developers, but I've played a few games that by Spike Chunsoft and I've enjoyed all of them, so I'd really like to get to that. I've got the Professor Layton Phoenix Wright crossover on my 3DS that I would really like to play this year and get that finally ticked off. I've not got many games really left on my 3DS backlog that I'm realistically feel like I'm going to play anytime soon, so that's definitely one I'd like to get to. Obviously, I've already mentioned Fantasy Life. That's a new release, so I would like to play that by the end of the year. And what else? I'd like to play something big. I'd like to play a big RPG, something like Bravely Default 2 or Octopath maybe. Something a little bit more I can get my teeth into, a little bit more of a bigger RPG. Playing a game in a week doesn't really give you the ability to do that, and I kind of need to clear a few games off my pile of shame before I can add something in that big. We'll see. I'd like to. That's all it asks. Oh no, it says need. Well, the games I'd like to play before the end of the year. Question number 9, game you're most excited about on your backlog. So I would say probably at this very moment, it's Detective Pikachu Returns, because I've only just bought it. It arrived on Saturday, so I'm very excited to get to that at the moment. And aside from that, game on my backlog I'd really like to get to. Something I look at every time I open the drawer and think, God, I really need to get to that. Oh, Danganronpa 3. We'll say Danganronpa 3 for that because it's the last one, and I'm kind of putting it off because it's the last one, because I don't want to not have a Danganronpa game to play anymore, because that'll be it then. And then question number 10 is the most intimidating game on your backlog. So for this one, honestly, probably going to be saying, something like, I will tell you what it is. The most intimidating game on my backlog is Xenoblade Chronicles, because it's something that I would really like to play, but I've got all 3 of them on Switch and they are all huge games, and just that time sink is kind of terrifying in a way. And also I'm not entirely sure they'll be for me. I don't like particularly complicated RPGs where there's a lot of system management. I don't know what it's called, where you kind of organize your attack, there's a lot of menus and things like that. That's not really my vibe. I don't like anything too complicated like that. When I'm playing a game, I just want to be having fun, and I like grinding, so that's okay. But anything too complicated in rearranging your battle strategy and things like that is not really my vibe. But having said that, obviously I don't know how much of that there is in Xenoblade, so might not be an issue, but it's intimidating to me for the length and the potential complicatedness of the battle system, just the size of them, or also how much people love them. And if I don't like it, I will feel like just a bit awkward. If I don't like something that everybody loves, it kind of makes me think, oh, that's not great. That's how I felt about Power World as well, to be honest. I was like, oh God, why am I the only one that doesn't like all these bloody really popular games? But that is what it is. You've got to play what you love. There's no point forcing yourself to play something you're not enjoying. But yes, that is the mid-year freakout tag for gamers. And as I say, it's something I did a couple of years ago, and I would love to see other people's answers to these questions. So I will write them all down in the description box. And if you feel like you would like to do this tag and add your answers, I would love to see them. Please tag me so I can watch them all. But that is all from me today. Just a quick little video. Just a little update on everything else. I've obviously not been vlogging. I was in a really good rhythm of recording and uploading vlogs, and I'm just really struggling with that at the moment. I do keep starting them and then losing momentum throughout the week, and then it gets to Sunday and I've just got nothing really to edit, so I don't. And then I also recorded, honest to God, in February, I think, my Nintendo Switch collection. I started editing it, and as I was working my way through the video, the sound was just going further and further out of sync, and it was getting worse and worse and worse. And I was probably, to be fair, about halfway through editing it, so I put a good couple of hours in, and I couldn't fix the sound issue, so I had to scrap all of that, restart it all on a different editing software. And I'm just really struggling to find the motivation to do that because I've already done it once before and it's just a nightmare. So did record that. I'm still working on it. Will be coming at some point, but I don't know when. But sometime, as soon as it's ready, it will go straight up, but it won't be this week. Probably. I wanted to do it for June and then I was poorly. Oh God, anyway, you don't need to hear all of my woes. As I said, it was just that from me today. I just wanted to do a little check-in on the other few bits and bobs that I've got going on in the background. But I will be back again with another video soon, and I will catch you then. Bye!